In 3, 2, 1. Todd and Reva making costumes, and we're back to another episode of Todd and Reva making costumes. I'm here with my co-host and my first guest today, Reva.
And I'm here with Todd.
So this is the show we have now. Apparently, we're just doing this in our living room, my living room.
Your living room.
And yeah. So we met through costuming. How did we meet the first time? I forget.
I forget too.
But isn't that a really weird costuming phenomenon if you're a cosplayer at a convention and you want to be like, oh, I had a really great time with so-and-so, and I have no idea who they were because they were in full costume the whole time.
Yeah, that happens a lot, actually.
We went to New York together. You were part of that whole little debauchery scandal of me not knowing a bunch of stuff that was going to happen on my New York trip.
Which was amazing that I kept the secret. When they were like, you're going to be the secret holder, I was like...
Reva is, well, you're a cosplayer.
Mm-hmm.
You're a not just a cosplayer, but a costume designer, manufacturer.
Yes, I make and design things on cell phone. Mm-hmm. And I want to work in theater one day. Mm-hmm. And talk like a smarty pants.
And me, I do media stuff. Because you had a big year. You had...
11 conventions.
11.
And I know, like, there's other people, like, that go to way more, but 11 was a lot for me. And I made new costumes for almost every single one. And I started the year off with Emerald City Comic Con, and I did my dream costume, Black Armor Aspen Matthews from Fathom Comics.
I've seen you work really on Savarti and on the Power Rangers suit, which I was sort of involved with as well. Mm-hmm. And even still, it amazes me that you and our friends, the twins and everybody, that you do as much work as you do while still having a day job.
Yeah, working 40 hours a week and doing commissions on the side, and then I also did the Ghostbusterettes or the Duchettes.
The Duchettes,
behind all our girls' nights.
That was one of the lies. We'll probably be exploring that one. Is the making of the Duchettes one. Ideas. What are we doing next year? Because you're starting with Emerald City Comic Con. I'm more than definitely going to be going there, but we have
considering it.
Part of the format of this show is Reva showing how to make amazing costumes and me learning how to do them.
So Tomb Raider, Mr. Todd wants to do a male version of Tomb Raider, but we're gonna do a good job of it. We're gonna look pretty awesome. And I've always loved Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. And yes, I even like the Angelina Jolie movies. I'm sorry, but I did. She was perfect.
Okay.
Appearance-wise. The movies weren't necessarily good.
No, they don't have to be.
She looked the part.
They can be good, bad movies.
It's gonna be so accurate! Are you gonna have boobs, Todd?
I'm gonna have pecs.
You're gonna have pecs.
I'm gonna do a deep V. Deep V, very, very short sleeves. Yeah, very, very short shorts. Grungy, gritty. Don't think I'll have a ponytail.
No.
Don't think I'll do that.
You want a rat tail?
Ooh, maybe. These are the kinds of things we're going to be talking about as we go, is we're going to talk about the designs and the interpretations of each of the characters that we want to do, and then the materials that we're going to go into making them.
Oh, that one looks really easy. It's what's a pair of shorts and a tank top. You don't think about all the little things.
True.
They add up fast, and you're like, oh, this $100 costume is now $400, and it took me 50 hours.
And I found this lovely Photoshop of Chris Evans as first Avengers style Captain America, but Captain Canada, and I absolutely loved the look of it. But for me, it's a much more technically difficult costume.
Shields, armor,
padding, straps.
Yeah.
We can go shopping for fabrics together.
Shopping for fabric, making patterns, finding the right patterns, fitting things. Making muslins, blah, 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 blah.
All of this stuff, I have no idea what all that is, but I want to learn. To look forward to from us is more of these segments, which will be tutorials and outings of getting fabrics and making stuff. But
hardware stores.
Yeah. Fabric and hardware stores, two of the things that I never thought I'd spend a lot of time in.
I didn't think I'd go to a hardware store either.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Making costumes.
See, I'm doing it your way. Get it?